Good morning, 8Cs, receiving school students and teachers.
Good morning, Miss Sirima.
All right, thank you. Sit down. All right, who can tell us what we looked at in our previous lesson? Receiving students? Can we have someone please tell us what did we look at in our previous lesson? All right. Sandra?
Climographs.
Climographs, very good. Climo or climate graphs. Who can tell us what is a climate graph or a climograph? Receiving students? What is a climate graph? In your previous lesson, you looked at climate graphs. All right, you should know what it is. All right, Rose?
A graph containing the rainfall measurements and the temperature readings.
All right, good. All right, Rose said a graph. All right, one graph that combines the information of rainfall. All right, rainfall and temperature of a place. All right, so that's what we did in our previous lesson. We constructed a climate graph, right, or climograph. Now let me see. What did we? All right, we constructed a climograph of a city in Western Australia, Broome. Right, I gave you the climate figures. All right, the temperature readings, the rainfall readings, and you were to come up with a climate graph. All right, so it could be something like this. So receiving students, if you did construct your climograph or climate graph, then you should have something like this. Now, I reminded the model class that I was going to collect your exercise books, all right, at the end of the lesson. So receiving teachers, if you can also collect your students' exercise books and maybe look through. All right, hands up those of you who finished with your climographs. Hands up quickly. All right, very good. Hands down. Thank you. All right, so we shouldn't have any problem with that. All right, we'll move on to our lesson, today's topic. All right, our topic. All right, remember we're still on physical environment. Physical environment. Our subtopic for today's lesson, weather. All right, receiving students, could you please copy that down quickly into your exercise books? All right, have you finished? Okay, we're going to look at this question, all right? We'll answer this question orally. All right, class, can you read, please? All right. Describe whether these two statements, they talk about the weather or climate. Now, I'm sure we looked at climate and weather last year, grade 7. Yes, receiving students? All right, A. It is a sunny day today. Okay, that's A. Statement B. It is cool in the highlands. Okay, quickly, I want you to look at those two statements. Okay, I want you to discuss the question, the two statements. Which statement is weather and which statement is talking about climate? All right, any answers? All right, statement A, quickly. Can we have an answer for statement A? It is a sunny day today. What is that statement talking about? All right, Suleng.
Talks about the weather.
All right, it talks about the weather. Do you agree with Suleng? Yes. Okay, why does it talk about the weather? Hands up. Receiving students. If you say statement A is to do with weather, all right, then why? Quickly. Why is it talking about the weather? It is a sunny day today. Come on, I want you to think. Taking so long. Why is statement A talking about the weather? All right, Emmanuel.
Weather is a day-to-day amounts of rainfall, cloud, sunshine, and temperature.
All right. Okay, weather is a day-to-day amount of rainfall, wind, sunshine. So this statement is talking about today, right? It is a sunny day today. So again, weather describes the conditions of a day. Example, the temperature, the wind, rainfall, sunshine, and so on. So that statement, it says, it is a sunny day today. So that means it's talking about the weather, what the weather is like today. It is sunny. It's a sunny day. All right, B. Stephen?
It describes climate.
All right, B describes the climate. It is cool in the highlands. You agree with Stephen? Yes. Okay, why? Why does it talk about the climate? Quickly. Why does it talk about the climate? Right, receiving students? Priscilla? All right, let's have Priscilla, thank you.
It describes the pattern of the rainfall and temperature over a long period of time.
All right, Priscilla. All right, Priscilla said it describes the pattern of weather, all right, in a region or a place for a long period of time, or over a long period of time. So up in the highlands, the climate is cold, right? It's cool. You understand? In the highlands, the climate is cold or cool. So that's why it talks about, it's talking about the climate. So the overall pattern of weather in a particular place or in a region for a long period of time. All right, so I hope you understood these two statements. Yes, 8Cs and receiving students. All right, good. Let's move on to the next question. All right, can I have you to write this question down into exercise book quickly, and I want you to answer it. All right, I'll just give you 3 minutes. Receiving students, please copy this question down into exercise book. All right. What is the difference between weather and climate? Right, it looks like we've gone through this question already in the first slide. What is the difference between weather and climate? I'm taking down the names of those groups that have been talking. All right? Those groups that haven't been listening or too much talking, use your pencil. That means those groups that have been talking and they haven't been listening, paying attention, all the group members, all right, your points are going to be removed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 groups. You finished? Yes or no? Not yet. If you're discussing the question, that's good. But if you're just talking unnecessarily, maybe you shouldn't be inside a classroom. All right, have you finished with the first question? All right, if you finish with the first question, let's move on to the next. Later we'll come back to this question. We'll come back and correct these questions. Okay, next question. All right, if you just happen to look outside, all right, look out of the window, receiving students, all right, I'd like you to just, all right, in a short paragraph or in a paragraph, you describe what the weather is like today, all right? So as I said, you look out of the window and you just look around, right? What is the weather like today? So maybe in a short paragraph, you describe in your own words what the weather is like today. And maybe this question can also help you. How does the weather affect you today, all right? How does it affect you one way or the other, the weather? So maybe you can include that into your paragraph, okay? I'll just write this question here. So quickly, in a paragraph, describe what the weather is like today, right? What is it like? Does the weather have any effect on you, right? Are you affected by the weather? So maybe you can include that in your short paragraph. So receiving students, you also do the same. Just have a look. What is the weather like? Okay, please do that right now in a paragraph. Quickly, Stephen, write a short paragraph. How does the weather affect you? Or how you describe what the weather is like today? Oh, we can't look at it. You write in your own words how you can describe the weather. For example, if it affects you, how does it affect you? Are you hot? Are you cold? Or what? Are you sweaty all over? Or the type of clothes? Right? Or are you feeling any breeze coming in? Are you any light breeze with the type of weather today? Is it cool? Or is it hot? Okay, then just maybe in short form, just describe what the weather is like. Okay. How is the weather like today, in your own words? How does it have any? Are you affected by the weather? Is it hot? Are you hot, or what? Can you feel any light breeze coming in? Okay, maybe just describe in your own words how you can put the weather, how the weather is like. Or it's a fine day for me to go out and play. Good, awesome. So it's really hot. That means it's hot. It's hot. That means you also hot. It has an effect on you. Alright, you're affected because it's hot and you can't. You what will I say? You're a bit uncomfortable. Alright, you're feeling uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got it. All right, 8Cs, receiving students, looks like we'll stop here. All right, your paragraph doesn't have to be very long, just short. Just a short paragraph. But make sure you describe, all right, in your own words, what you think about the weather today. What is it like? And maybe what effect does it have? How are you affected by the weather? Right? Are you hot? Are you cold? Okay. All right, can we just go through the first question, please? All right. The first question, what is the difference between weather and climate? Class? Receiving students, what is the difference between weather and climate? Can we have some answers? We're correcting our exercise now. All right, anyone please, quickly? Difference between weather and climate? Okay, let's have Hane, thank you.
Weather is the amount of rainfall, clouds, sunshine, wind, and temperature of a day. And climate describes the pattern of weather over a long period of time.
All right, good. Did you get that? Yes. Have you got the same answer as Hane? Yes. Or the answer along that line? Yes. All right, good. Okay, weather is the day-to-day amount of rainfall, sunshine, wind, or temperature, or we can say, in other words, weather is the state of the atmosphere at some place and time. All right. Climate, overall pattern of weather, all right, for over a long period of time. Or you can say climate is the weather of a place averaged over a length of time. All right? you've got your your answers just the same as this. Right. So for example, today, how you describe the day today, you're talking about weather, right? Okay, next question, please. Can somebody describe to us what is the weather like today? All right, just in a short paragraph, what is the weather like today and how the weather affects you? Class? All right. Okay, anyone? To describe the weather today? All right, thank you, Caroline. All right, I want you others to listen to Caroline and see if your answer is also the same as hers, or is it different?
The weather for today is sunny and partly cloudy, though it looks as if we will be expecting a few showers.
All right. Caroline, good. Okay, Caroline said the weather today is sunny and cloudy, all right, or partly cloudy. Maybe it looks like we will be expecting showers this afternoon. All right, good. Thank you, Caroline. Any other answers? Any other description of the weather today? Quickly. Let's have one from group 2. Group 2. Quickly, we're waiting.
The weather for today is sunny and partly cloudy.
All right. Same as Caroline. Group 3. Can we have a boy there, please? What's the weather like today? Your description?
The weather today is a bit dull.
It's a bit dull. Okay. Good. Emmanuel, thank you. All right, anyway, the main point here is weather. All right, again, everyone, what is weather? Time, okay? Or whether it's the day-to-day amount of rainfall, or wind, sunshine, and temperature, all right, in a particular place and time. Climate is the overall pattern of weather, all right, for over length of time. So did you understand our topic for today? Yes, 8Cs and receiving students? All right, very good. That brings us to the end of our lesson. Receiving teachers, our subtopic for our next lesson, we'll be looking at earthquakes. Now, receiving students and model students, if you have any stories of earthquakes, maybe from your grandparents, could you just ask, all right? Or get some information on earthquakes, please, for our next lesson. All right, so maybe you go and get some information, collect some information, anything about earthquakes. That's for tomorrow's lesson, on our next lesson. All right, receiving teachers, our keyword for today is weather. Thank you, 8Cs and receiving students and teachers for listening.